From Hunter Stadium on the campus of St. Paul School in Covington, Crescent City Sports is proud to bring you Louisiana High School Soccer. This evening it's a Division I semifinal matchup as the number 10 Dutchtown Griffins take on the third-seeded St. Paul's Wolves. Mario Jerez here alongside Alan Ritter. After an opening home round victory over Central Lafourche, the Griffins came to New Orleans twice in the last week, knocked off a pair of higher-seeded teams, Brother Martin and Jesuit, both by a score of 2-1. Meanwhile, the Wolves extended their winning streak to 11 games with dominant home victories over East Ascension, North Shore, and Sulphur, and they scored 17 goals in the 3 wins. This is a rematch of the 2020 semifinal game in Covington, Allen, so these teams know each other well, and the winner will play the winner of the other semifinal matchup between Alexandria and Catholic High. So a lot of good soccer on deck here tonight.
Indeed, and just the run of having to beat Brother Martin and Jesuit on the road, it really impresses me tremendously, you know. And so they're battle tested, but it's a really hard to keep playing on the road over and over and over again, you know. And especially to play at Hunter Stadium. Anybody who's coached here or played in the stadium knows how hard it is to win here.
St. Paul's a winning tradition at this program. They made the state finals 11 straight times at the Wolves. And we are ready for kickoff here in Covington and underway as Dutchtown has the first touch. The Griffins take the opening kickoff as St. Paul's takes it away.
You expect this game to be fast and physical. No surprises there.
Now the Wolves on the attacking half. They'll keep possession. Opening minutes here in Covington. LHSAA state semifinal between St. Paul's and Dutchtown. Mario Jerez alongside Alan Ritter, CrescentCitySports.com.
Pardon my silence for a minute. I'm trying to figure out what each team is trying to do. We knew what they did to come over here, but coaches usually will tweak things a little bit, and definitely Sean Moses is one of the better ones.
Sure, we'll see adjustments as the game goes on. Danny Wayer tries to get ahead on it for St. Paul's, and they'll keep possession.
Okay, St. Paul's
Here's a throw in by Logan O'Quinn.
Beautiful. Into
the penalty area, and it will be a corner kick. Corner kick for St. Paul's.
Okay, there's a big cluster now, and yeah, that's going to result in a lot of open players.
And here's a dangerous possession for St. Paul's. Trying to clear it is Dutchtown.
Whew. I tell you what, Dutchtown lets that happen one more time. 1-0 deficit.
Getting acclimated here in Covington. Mario Jerez, Alan Ritter. We're having some audio. Looks like we are rocking and rolling now, as we are about 2 minutes in.
Anyway, it looks like the have settled down. They cover a lot of ground.
That they do. We are about 3 minutes in here in Covington as Dutchtown has possession once again, getting ready to take the free kick. Austin Wilson.
Okay. Looks like Dutchtown's back four are going to play the exact same way and feed their wings with fullbacks.
St. Paul's once again will get a throw in.
It's cool that St. Paul's brought their pep band. Nice to have on the field.
Good atmosphere, really good crowd on hand for both sides here tonight.
Yep.
Possession fairly even so far here early on as the Griffins trying to make something happen on the attacking half. With St. Paul's able to clear again.
Well, like you mentioned earlier, the Griffins have been in this area of the playoffs before, but they can never get over this hump. And there's a big monkey on their back as to whether or not they can get to the finals. And it's going to be a rough night tonight for them to do that. Very hard.
36 minutes, 40 seconds to play here in the first half. Evenly matched so far tonight in terms of possession.
And we really are privileged to be able to see a public school and a private school power go to work together instead of having a split association.
A lot of contact there, but no whistle as Guzman is on the deck, and now a free kick is awarded to St. Paul's.
I disagree with that.
Absorbing the contact was Reagan, the senior, who has scored 12 goals this season.
Look how confident they are. They're going to come up 50 yards up the field with their goalie taking the kick.
Here's a high ball into the attacking half of the field. St. Paul's in the penalty area. Dutchtown early, but St. Paul's keeps possession.
So what, that was an opportunity for St. Paul's. If Dutchtown lets the ball bounce in the box, it's going to be a long night for them.
Here's the long throw in. Trying to get ahead on it was Wesley Bloodworth. Could not, but the Wolves keep possession.
All right.
And that's cleared out of bounds. Nice defensive play made by Noah Perrette and Dutchtown.
Dutchtown's playing really defensive. Their forwards are dropping way back.
Dutchtown a record of 12-4-5 this season. Meanwhile, St. Paul 16-1-5. Here's a dangerous throw again.
It's going to be on target. Almost.
St. Paul still trying to make something happen. That ball will roll out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Wolves. Corner kick. Will Allen will take the corner. Allen, the leader, assist leader for the Wolves. 20 assists this season. Takes the corner kick.
Good job on Dutchtown getting that out.
Allen tries again.
Beautiful shot.
And it's saved out of bounds. But a second corner kick coming up for the Wolves.
One thing you're used to with St. Paul's is they will shoot whenever they're open within 30 yards. And you cannot give them a moment to breathe.
Nice job there by Noah Perrette to ensure that ball did not go in. Now the third corner kick of the game for St. Paul's. Allen into the box.
Beautiful kick. Beautiful header.
Here's another chance for the Wolves.
Hard to split a ball between 20 players.
Dutchtown clears. Nice job by Aiden Rosday. But St. Paul's again takes it away. Ball approaching the penalty area. Allen could not get it grounded. Now St. Paul's kind of being aggressive or more assertive here.
With discipline, and their players settle into open space, and they take what's given to them instead of forcing the issue.
Last few minutes have been played mostly on the St. Paul's attacking side of the field, as this one's taken away.
Okay, try to get a fast break here. Not going to happen.
Trying to get there was Hector de Guzman, but he couldn't. Now St. Paul's again.
St. Paul's goalkeeping is a tradition.
Long line of good goalkeepers here for the Wolves.
Oh, yes.
0-0 here early on. First half between Dutchtown and St. Paul's as the Wolves on the attacking side again. Here's a cross, and this is going to be out of bounds off of Dutchtown.
Good job. I tell you what, Dutchtown, that ball was going on target. Good deflection. Okay, Coach Moses is making some adjustments. And let's see what they are.
Dutchtown trying to get it across the halfway line, and they do. Here come the Griffins. Guzman trying to get to the lead pass, was not able to do it. Now St. Paul's clears. Here come the Wolves again. Allen gets the lead pass. Now slows it down. Trying to get it to the center of the field. It's deflected. But St. Paul's keeps possession.
Yeah, St. Paul's is really looking to serve balls in from anywhere outside the box, top or side.
Now the Griffins with some momentum.
Two guys running in the same space. That's not going to work.
Taken away nicely by St. Paul's. Here come the Wolves and another deflection by Dutchtown. St. Paul's controls.
So that must be the game plan for St. Paul's, just to not even bother to possess it in the attacking third and just try to send it in there and pushing numbers from the back.
10 minutes in here in the first half as Guzman holds for Dutchtown. They've been trying to get it to Guzman, but a nice job by the St. Paul's defense preventing the ball from reaching him. And a foul.
Oh, man. Man, that wasn't much of a hit. Yeah, I kind of agree with the crowd there.
Crowd does not like the call, but it will be a free kick for Dutchtown.
You know, every referee association is different. Every one of them is. And both of these teams are going to have to get used to a Lafayette official. In New Orleans, that wouldn't have been close to a foul. In Baton Rouge, that might have been a card.
Stovall preparing to take the free kick for Dutchtown. And this is out of bounds.
Absolutely wasted.
While we have a minute, let's hear from our friends at Lamarck Ford. Live streaming on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by the Lamarck Automotive Complex in Kenner. Lamarck Lincoln is the only Lincoln Black Label dealership in the market. It's more ownership, it's membership. Must be a reason. Again, Lamarck Lincoln, the only Lincoln Black Label dealership in the market. More than ownership, it's a membership. Must be a reason. Lamarck Lincoln. St. Paul's will keep possession.
Everybody on St. Paul's knows where everybody is at all times. If you're watching us live right now, we'll look at the people away from the ball and how they rotate to space.
Here's a throw in. A lot of contact, no whistle.
Yeah.
As Perrette comes away with it.
Yeah, I don't think that warranted anything. I mean, this is Division I. It's going to be physical.
You would think, especially at this stage in the playoffs as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And they've been letting them play for the most part, besides a couple of whistles that Allen here disagreed with.
Right. I think that was offsides, too. Yeah,
and there's the flag.
All right.
Good call.
I'm not a big fan of the referees waiting 2 to 3 seconds to raise their flags. But that's just the way it rolls these days.
They were trying to lead Eric Hoot, but he was offside.
That's a rare event with St. Paul's, I'm telling you. Now, all you Dutchtown fans, I know I'm talking a lot about St. Paul's. This is actually my very first time putting eyeballs on Dutchtown.
Here come the Wolves again. This time they're onside. Or no,
Oh, no.
Excuse me, spoke prematurely.
It's fun. Yeah, I've heard lots of great things about Dutchtown. We've seen, Dutchtown and St. Amant, that area just produce good team after good team. In a way, they kind of take talent from each other.
The Griffins on the road again. Victories over Brother Martin and Jesuit on their road to the semifinal.
No small feat. Dutchtown has some good movement with their possession too.
Looked like the crowd wanted a whistle there, but St. Paul's keeps possession. And now the Griffins take it away again. Trying to get it to the middle of the field and to Guzman, and this is taken away. Here come the Griffins.
All right, here's a chance if he's going to try to do too much.
That was Maddox Bauman.
And, man, what I love about this is most defenders would have just kicked it out. Instead, they tried to possess it. That is confidence.
About 14 minutes in here in Covington, St. Paul's and Dutchtown. LHSAA State Soccer semifinal.
You can expect a long throw here. Dutchtown push the numbers up.
The winner of this game will get the winner of Alexandra and Catholic High in the Oshner LHSAA State Soccer Championship.
And nobody's expecting it to be an Alexandria win.
Here come the Wolves again. This is Will Allen.
Great save.
Long attempt by Christian Ernst, the junior, who has 13 goals this season. But a nice save on that one by Noah Perrett and Dutchtown. Here come the Griffins again. Middle of the field, Bauman. Taken away nicely by St. Paul's.
Yeah. Good no call at first. Waiting for an advantage. I agree with that call.
Reagan, the senior, with a nice defensive play. 12 goals this season for Reagan. It'll stay with the Wolves.
Yeah, Dutchtown's content with just kicking the ball up and out. And that's an interesting strategy.
A substitution being made for St. Paul's. Brennan LeBlanc, the junior, checks into the game, as well as Walker Dubril, the senior.
You don't see that often on a St. Paul's team.
Replacing Reagan and Allen.
Coach Moser, really both of these teams can afford to be impatient with their starters because they have such deep benches.
Dutchtown also a long road here. Victories over Central Lafourche before they beat Brother Martin and Jesuit. And the Wolves, victories over East Ascension, North Shore, Sulphur.
Oh, I agree with that call. All right. Yeah, I tell you what, East Ascension, Dutchtown, and St. Amant are walking distance away. Can you imagine if they make one team out of that?
About 16 minutes in here. Great game so far between the Wolves and the Griffins. Very physical on both sides.
Looking like a groin injury here.
And a substitution being made as looks like that's Perrett trotting to the sidelines for Dutchtown.
And that's going to be a hard injury to play with.
So Riley Spillers will take his place, check into the game for the Griffins, and Spillers immediately trying to get it up the field. The Wolves take it away.
Okay.
Now St. Paul's with an opportunity.
This is where they're dangerous.
Brennan LeBlanc, middle of the field. Now they slow it down.
Beautiful.
Back to the middle of the field and LeBlanc. Brennan LeBlanc on goal, but a nice save.
I was expecting him to take that shot a touch earlier, but it really improved his accuracy on it. But, man, it was an easy save.
Here's a high ball. 50-50. The Wolves come away with it. Nice job there by Walker Dubril. Touch up the sideline, taken away by the Griffins.
Okay. Well done.
Touch up the sideline. Now middle of the field, taken away.
Dutchtown likes to go forward. There we go. Good square pass.
Middle of the field. Hector Guzman has it taken away. And here come the Wolves. Walker Dubril trying to get it to the middle of the field.
That was as close to offsides as you could be.
Legal play by Jackson Stovall. But St. Paul's gets it right back. That ball was deflected, I believe. Nope.
No, he just mishit it.
So it will stay with the Wolves.
Yeah. Ball moves so fast on this turf. This turf's been around a while. The older the turf gets, the faster the ball goes.
21 minutes, 10 seconds to play here in the first half. St. Paul's and Dutchtown, state semifinal. Only one shot on goal so far between both of these teams. Almost taken away there by Dubril.
But the not of possession is definitely St. Paul's right now.
The Wolves on the attacking side of the field, but taken away again by Dutchtown. About 20 minutes to play. So halfway through the first half here in Covington.
Dutchtown is definitely looking for their forwards every time they get the ball. And St. Paul has them smothered.
The crowd appreciates that last play. As St. Paul's comes away with possession again.
What a throw.
Long throw in. Traveled about 30 yards. And here's a dangerous play into the penalty area, but a nice save.
Good job.
That one got away from Dutchtown. Almost a dangerous result. But the Griffins get it back. And they keep it.
They're looking forward. There it is. They should shoot it.
And a whistle. Free kick. While we have a moment, we'll remind you that live streaming on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by Ochsner Sports Medicine Institute. Get the same sports medicine care the pros receive with minimally invasive treatments and quicker recovery times. Visit ochsner.org/sportsmed to learn more or to schedule an appointment near you. Again, live streaming on Crescent City Sports, brought to you by Ochsner Sports Medicine Institute.
Okay, I'm pretty sure their goalie's name is Josh Barrow for Dutchtown. I'll tell you what, he's doing a great job tonight. Now, this free kick is going to be a great opportunity for Dutchtown, and they got something cooking here.
Good call. Was trying to see the number through the different colored jersey there, but we await the free kick here for Dutchtown. Here's a touch into the box, headed away. Stovall taking the free kick. It'll stay with Dutchtown.
Okay, all those players up, but no movement to freedom. I tell you what, I've never seen St. Paul's sub as much as they're doing right now.
A lot of substitutions being made. Hard to keep up with all of them. And now St. Paul's takes over possession. Nice defensive play there.
Matt Chuck here, the assistant coach, was my captain at Brother Martin in the 90s.
Allen here, longtime coach at Brother Martin. Shaw, currently at De La Salle. Throw in for Dutchtown. Stovall gets it back off the ricochet.
Good body placement.
It's
very good.
Taken away from Obi Irondi. And now here come the Wolves. Reagan, nice touch. Back towards the middle of the field. This gets behind the keeper. Great opportunity for the Wolves. And it's put in the back of the net. A goal for St. Paul's. And it's Danny Wayert getting it past the keeper. That's his 14th goal of the season. And the Wolves have drawn first blood.
as you're going to see in the playoffs, you have two Titans going against each other. It's going to come down sometimes to who makes the mistake. And Dutchtown flinched, and St. Paul's is not going to waste that opportunity.
Danny Wayert puts it in the corner. 1-0. St. Paul's leads.
So we're trying to look at the replay, but I thought there might have been an offsides there, not called.
And here's another opportunity. It's Danny Wayard again.
No, he was onside. All right. It's a tradition of the bell here at St. Paul's. When you're opposing coach, you don't like to hear that bell at all. Very intimidating.
16 minutes to play here in the first half. Great crowd on hand, both sides. Good weather as well, a little bit of wind. As the Wolves keep possession.
Yeah, the wind's favoring St. Paul's right now, but that had nothing to do with the goal. Here's some more subs.
Checking into the game, Ashton Means, the senior, and Logan O'Quinn, his fellow senior. Each player has 1 goal this season for St. Paul's. (1-0) Wolves lead.
Even the throws find open space.
And here's a touch from the Wolves and Max Pellegrini, but it's wide. Dutchtown takes over. Crowd very into the game on both sides. Here come the Wolves again.
Yep.
Nice piece of dribbling there.
Right.
By Max Pellegrini.
They are good at switching the point of attack. And if you compensate their switch, then they come at you right down the middle, St. Paul's does. Very well coached.
The Wolves trying again on the throw-in. And they'll keep possession.
St. Paul's going to keep the pressure up. 8 players moving into the space.
Awaiting another throw-in here for St. Paul. See if they do the long one into the box. They do.
Okay.
But it's cleared by Dutchtown.
Not a very good ball there.
See if the Griffins can come away with the ball here. They do. Touch up the sideline. Trying to find Francisco Medina, but a foul.
Yeah, I agree with the referee there.
Parts of the crowd do not, but nonetheless,
Right.
it is a foul.
Right.
Haven't been many whistles.
No, not at all. See, when I've seen games where Coach Sean Moser just never talks at all, and he's been doing some coaching tonight. And that's a credit to Dutchtown. This is a very dangerous play.
For sure. He's audible. We can hear him from up here.
Yeah, 41 yards out.
Awaiting the free kick from Jackson Stovall. Bat there with Riley Spillers, but it's Stovall stepping into it.
Oh, yeah, it has him.
And here's an opportunity. Guzman right in front of the net in the penalty area, but well over the head of the keeper, well over the crossbar. It remains 1-0.
Volleys are very, very difficult, and especially when you're under that kind of pressure. If he could have waited just a half of a second, that would have been a 1-1 tie right there.
Noah Perrette back into the game for Dutchtown. Looked like he was a little gimpy earlier, but he's back in the game. St. Paul's with possession again, 1-0.
Well, that goal came from his side when he was off.
Here come the Wolves again. St. Paul's leads 1-0 thanks to a goal from Danny Wayert with 16 minutes remaining in the first half. Here come the Wolves again.
Advantage. There was a foul.
trying to get it into the penalty area.
Yeah.
Nice job by the keeper, Josh Barrow. Here's a
push.
Long kick.
Yeah. Referee wasn't in position to see that. St. Paul's gets away with one there.
Here come the Wolves again. St. Paul's leading 1-0. And maybe another opportunity, but
too much.
Scooped up again by Josh Barrow.
Josh has been playing a good game. I mean, that was just a mistake in the box. You can't protect the goal from every kind of mishap.
Guzman trying to control for Dutchtown, but St. Paul's clears again. Nice job there by Dutchtown. A lot of contact, but no whistle.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Here come the Griffins. Touch out the sideline, trying to find Bryce Mitchell, but Mitchell can't get to the ball, and it's a goal kick.
One of those things about the turf, it just makes the game go so fast. I hope that Hammond replaced our turf from last year when we go to state next week.
Live streaming on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by Ochsner Sports Medicine Institute. Get the same sports medicine care the pros receive with minimally invasive treatments and quicker recovery times. Visit ochsner.org/sportsmed to learn more or to schedule an appointment near you. Ochsner Sports Medicine Institute.
Again, St. Paul's doing a great job of baiting the defense to go to one side and then immediately switching it to the other. Touchdown, though, I tell you what, they're not backing down. They are not backing down in the midfield.
They are not, and the Griffin faithful that made the trip out here to Covington appreciated that last play.
Yeah, got the foul there too.
So still some time for the Griffins here to get an equalizer. About 9.5 minutes.
Number 13 is trying to fill in. Doesn't look like he's that hurt. Here he comes.
That's Riley Lawler.
Yeah. Yeah, that ball was supposed to go to him. He still got it. Yeah, that was a delayed run. They kind of tipped their hat twice with it.
Now free kick for St. Paul's.
St. Paul maintains their shape. They don't get flat often.
Near takeaway by St. Paul's.
And that leads to what you just saw. Options forward instead of having to go back.
8.5 minutes to play here in the first half.
Beautiful.
1-0.
Offsides for sure.
St. Paul's leads, looking for more, but
offsides for sure.
Good call again, offside. So it'll stay 1-0.
Tell you what, though, it's playing really, really, really risky for Dutchtown if they're going to keep that tight line. St. Paul's likes to go behind it.
Good effort by Brennan LeBlanc, but he was offside.
Beautiful.
Here comes St. Paul again.
Oh, look at this switch. Just a little off. There's always options.
7.5 minutes to play. As St. Paul's takes it away again in a dangerous area, but now Dutchtown clears. Here come the Griffins.
Oh, good pass. Just a little off.
Middle of the field, they were trying to get it to Bryce Mitchell. Nice job by St. Paul.
Dutchtown, good one-touch passing until that one. That's the bad thing about one-touch passing. You off by a centimeter, it flies.
Margin for error gets smaller and smaller as these teams continue to advance in the tournament. The winner will get the winner of Alexandria and Catholic High in the other semifinal. See if we can get an update on that game a little later on. As St. Paul's leads 1-0, 6.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Goal scored by Danny Wayert, the junior. Wolves looking for more, but a nice piece of goalkeeping again by Josh Barrow.
For all you kids here who understand American football more than soccer, St. Paul does a good job of attacking with short passes up the field like Drew Brees, but then every now and then they'll hit a long pass to keep you honest, so that way you can't keep creeping up. And they'll take the breakaway goal any day.
Here come the Griffins again. Trying to get it to Bryce Mitchell in the middle of the field.
That was predictable. Good no call.
Dutchtown keeps possession. This ball's still in bounds. Now here come the Wolves. Taken away nicely by Dutchtown.
Good. I'm glad the referee's letting them play a little bit.
They are, especially here in the last few minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a foul.
Not that time.
I think the after roll is a little bit much, but definitely a foul.
That was Christian Wagisback defending for St. Paul's. A little too aggressively, says the referee, and it's another free kick for Dutchtown.
One thing you hate to see is dives, but that wasn't a dive. That was a foul. And it's so far out. Dutchtown hasn't been able to do anything with these so far. It's 45 out. They got to take advantage of this opportunity, though.
Less than 5 minutes to play in the first half as Jackson Stovall prepares to take the free kick for Dutchtown.
St. Paul's man marking.
Stovall steps into it, trying to get ahead on it. Someone on the Griffins.
St. Paul smothered him.
This ball's still alive.
Yeah.
Now St. Paul's clears.
How many times you see that? A cleared ball possessed. Usually clear balls just won't roll out of bounds. That's St. Paul's for you.
Trying to get it up the sideline to Walker, or to Wesley Bloodsworth, excuse me.
Dutchtown right now is not making St. Paul's defend the entire width of the field. They're playing very tight on the ball side. And it's creating this kind of action. Too many players in too little space. And St. Paul's strategy is to have fresh legs out there. Heaven knows they have depth.
Less than 4 minutes to play here in the first half. St. Paul's leads 1-0 thanks to a goal by Danny Wayert with 16 minutes remaining in the first half.
This could be dangerous here. Yeah, here it comes. Good defending.
St. Paul's looking for more here in the final minutes. Hard to see that yellow out of bounds line from here.
Yeah, so old.
But that was a throw-in for St. Paul's as the Wolves keep possession. Looking for their second goal here. And a whistle.
Okay.
Free kick for St. Paul's.
Dutchtown's keeping their two forwards up. They might want to think twice about that.
Brennan LeBlanc prepares to take the free kick for St. Paul's. LeBlanc has 6 assists and 6 goals for the Wolves this season.
Yeah, Dutchtown adjusted.
Less than 2.5 minutes to play in the first half.
Good runs away from the ball being set up. You can tell they do a really good job of that.
LeBlanc gets it over the wall. St. Paul's keeps possession. Ball floated in the air dangerously.
Tell you what, though, they were there for the trash ball and almost cashed in on it. St. Paul leaves no stone uncovered.
See if Dutchtown can get one more attack. before the conclusion of the first half. Not this time. Out of bounds. Throw in for St. Paul's.
Yeah, that's, oh boy. Just remind y'all that we're going to be keeping y'all up to date with Crescent City Sports with updates via Monday Night Football and articles as state championships start on Monday. Start Monday with the Division IV state title, 3:30 for the girls and 7:30 for the boys on Monday.
Don't miss it. Dutchtown will keep possession here.
Not much time. They better hurry.
Closing seconds here in the first half.
Oh, that was a waste.
They'll get another throw in, at least for the time being.
Okay, yeah, they're pushing. Now Dutchtown's going to push some numbers up. Try to get a better throw. St. Paul's is dropping all 10.
Looks like that's Noah Perrette trying to make the long throw. He does into the box.
St. Paul's got it first. Wolves, no trouble with that. Referee's got a problem with some people on the track.
Telling them to get back.
Yeah.
No get back coaches in soccer. Like they do in football.
Oh man, so many in football. I think that was the guy who's in charge of the ball boys.
Yeah.
I guess he opened his mouth.
he did, apparently. Still going here in the first half. Now St. Paul's on the Dutchtown side of the field.
St. Paul's pace is so fast.
Throw in back to the Griffins.
What a beautiful night it is over here at Hunter Field.
Yes, the sun has gone down, but still a great atmosphere here in terms of weather.
Crowd.
Good crowd on both sides, as you said.
Really, they did 1-0 lead off a mistake. One little mistake.
Scored by Danny Wayert. Here's a long throw.
That's a dangerous one.
Into the box. Someone trying to get a foot on it, they do.
You just can't let the ball bounce in the box.
Nice job by Barrow, and there is the first half whistle.
All right.
Conclusion of the first half, 1-0. St. Paul's leads Dutchtown here in Covington, thanks to a goal by Danny Wayert.
And Garreton Savoy, okay, has really played a whale of a game. He had a lot to do with that last ball not being scored or on by Dutchtown. He's limping a little bit right now coming off the field, more than a little bit, I would say. But he's really done a good job.
We see the replay here of the aforementioned goal by Wayert.
Yeah, it's just, and the first attempt was blocked, you know. You can't catch the ball at that kind of pace, you know, and then they took advantage of the next one. But the mistake was made before that second to last shot was taken, you know. That was just a little overplayed and definitely not the goalie's fault.
I assume we'll keep it here for our thoughts on the first half. And while we have a second, let's remind you really quick how both of these teams got here. Remember, Dutchtown got the win over Jesuit, 2-1 last week. They also beat Brother Martin by the same score, 2-1 the week before. Meanwhile, St. Paul's a victory over Sulphur to get to this game. And Alexandria and Catholic of Baton Rouge again matching up in the other state semifinal tonight.
And Sulphur was no easy out, everybody. I mean, they weren't a 6 seed for nothing. And St. Paul's is a 3. To me, it's a sign that the power rankings don't get it right all the time. Because you tell me, you've been watching this game with us now for the last 40 minutes. Does this look like a 3 seed or a 1 seed? The way they cover the field. And St. Paul's is trying to get back to the state finals again. They're working on their second decade of constant appearances in the state finals.
Wow.
They're just used to it.
Yes.
And one thing impressed me too is that they keep subbing, but they don't lose their shape and they don't lose their continuity, and that's a sign of a championship-bred team right there.
What are your thoughts so far on the goalkeepers for both sides? Because Josh Barrow has had to be really active. It feels like St. Paul's kind of dominated possession there, at least towards the tail end of the first half. And then on the other side for St. Paul's, a good piece of defending as well for the majority of the half.
Right, I think the goalies are actually quite equal. I didn't see really any mistakes by any of them. I saw some good saves. Every one of the saves that they made were quality, and maybe one I would have liked to take it back by Barrow by him putting the ball out of bounds and leading for a corner kick. But for the most part, they're very physical and very present. And like I said, that last goal, the only goal, I don't think it was a goalkeeper's fault. It's just easy to point to him. But when you have the ball bouncing in the goal, that point-blank range, you're asking for trouble. And there's been a couple more opportunities. That was one of three of the opportunities that St. Paul's had to put the ball in that was bouncing around. I'm sure Coach Moser's talking about that right now for sure.
Sure, lots of adjustments will be made ahead of the second half, but really quick, in terms of the entire season, Dutchtown has a record of 12-4-5 this season. They're seeking their first ever trip to the Division I state championship game, while St. Paul's looking to reach the title game for the 12th straight year. The last time the Wolves did not play in a championship, this year's seniors were in kindergarten. So it's been a really long time. And Dutchtown has come so far, and they're oh so close to their first championship game.
When Jesuit beat St. Paul's a few years ago, I was thinking that was the end of the Katrina move. But really, this run started with Katrina, with all the South Shore people moving up north. And I really just felt like a lot of the kids that would have gone to either Brother Martin, Rummel, or Jesuit now lived on the North Shore, and they were staying on the North Shore. So St. Paul's really benefited from that greatly. St. Paul's used to be a small school, and now they're massive. And but look, at St. Paul, Jesuit did win, and it was a miraculous overtime goal that people are still talking about from 40 yards out. But then St. Paul's got back in the seat, and they had a hiccup in the state finals last year, but not much of one to Catholic High. And Catholic High used to be a power in the 80s. It took them that long to get back to the state championship. So, look, even though St. Paul's has been going to the state championship for 12 years, it's not easy to do, as Dutchtown is learning right now. You have to almost play flawlessly throughout a brutal campaign.
Yes, and again, once you get to this stage of the season, the margin for error becomes smaller and smaller. But so far, a really good game so far here in Covington. 1-0, St. Paul's leads Dutchtown. And while we have a moment, let's tell you about the schedule for next week's championship games. For Division 4, I'm not good with Roman numerals. You have to excuse me.
Division 4.
Division 4 will be Monday, February 14th. Then Tuesday, February 15th for Division 3. That's easier because they are the Roman numerals a little more legible there. Then Wednesday, February 16th, Division 2 championship game, and then on Thursday, February 17th, Division 1, the girls' final at 3:30 every single one of those days, and then the boys' final a little bit later on in the evening, 7:30.
So as a coach, you don't like to see that, but that's Mardi Gras. That's the effect of Mardi Gras on the schedule. All right, LHSA usually has the wrestling state championships, which are concluding right now in Baton Rouge, and then you try to have soccer the week after, and you don't want to have high school. The problem is with the parades that are coming up next week, LHSA decided not to fight with that and put the state championships Monday through Thursday, which I'm sure nobody likes. But at the same token, nobody would have liked our traditional Thursday to Saturday double headers and triple headers. But I'd much rather it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and have a long Saturday with the All-Star game. But Mardi Gras just doesn't stay at the same date every year. And I remember one time we had with Brother Martin, we played De La Salle in the semifinals on a Endymion Saturday in City Park.
Wow.
The referees couldn't even get to the game on time.
Wow, in that area, I must have imagined the crowds. That must have been a logistical nightmare during that time. But like you said, they deserve to get in some kind of routine. I mean, it's not fair to these kids and to these coaches to just kind of jumble everything up to accommodate. You need to get some kind of routine. You have to have some kind of organization. So some adjustments must be made.
Pope John Paul won last night, and I was just wondering why in the world would they want to play on a Friday night right, but the answer is they're only going to get 2 days of rest for the state championship game. So that's kind of tough, But look, I'm from the days before we were even LHSAA, and so I'll take any kind of attention we get from the LHSAA. And I'm still just tickled pink that we are not split yet. And I loathe that day where we'll have, instead of 8 state champions, which we have now, we'd have over 16. And who could keep up with that? And then it kind of leans towards the select schools having select state champions, which meaning that they are the best of the best. And here you got a Dutchtown team that's full of club players, and they got a chance to move forward, and I hope and I hope that's a sign to everybody that the public schools are keeping up at least as best they can. But this could be another year we have a ton of parochial schools going forward.
Trying to get some an update on some scores here, but this is a Division I semifinal for the men. They had 2 semifinals tonight for the girls as well. Division I, Dutchtown took on Dominican this afternoon at 3:30. So the Dutchtown girls having a really good season as well. Trying to get the score to that game.
Yeah, I got it. It's 6-0. Dominican had no problem with them.
Okay, wow.
Okay, and now we got looking for the North Shore St. Joseph's game that just started when we started. And North Shore is one of those 3 seeds that shouldn't be, and they're trying to repeat. And but St. Joe's, just like Dutchtown, St. Joe's have always knocked on the door, got to the semifinals, and then hiccuped beforehand. But Dominican right now is a rocket ship destined for a final. They lost to Mount Carmel last year by a goal, and they beat Mount Carmel in the quarters 3-0. So they're hungry. Al Silvis, a Brother Martin grad like you, he was my goalie in '96.
There you go.
Is the guy.
I feel like the greater New Orleans area girls schools also have really good soccer tradition. Dominican on the surface looking like they're having a great season, a 6-0 win in the semifinal, now going to the championship. I assume that the Dominican, similar to how we see with St. Paul's, has a long tradition of winning, and they have another chance to do it again this year in the state championship.
Yes. Well, Dominican has yet to win their first state championship. Oh, East Jefferson and Ben Franklin are tied right now, 0-0. Thanks, Ray. And that's a game I would really love to be watching right now. Ben Franklin having beaten Holy Cross on Holy Cross's campus, something you don't really see up very often. East Jefferson just having a great ride to the playoffs.
1-0, St. Paul's leads Dutchtown as we are just about set for the second half. Great game so far.
Yes.
As we see the results from the last few.
Okay, we got St. Thomas More beating Neville. Look at this in the semifinals, 8-0. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
8-0?
Wow.
Tell me St. Thomas More is ready to go again. They're trying to make history and win their 5th in a row.
Wow, how about that? Like you said, a lot of schools are trying to win multiple championships. A lot of schools there for the first time. As we see the results here since 2011. 2021, it was Catholic of Baton Rouge coming out on top, 2-0 over St. Paul's. Get used to seeing St. Paul's on this list because there is a lot of Wolves flavor here. St. Paul's won the state championship the year before, 2-0 over Catholic. St. Paul's beat Jesuit 3-0 back in 2019. Back in 2018, it was the Blue Jays winning the title over St. Paul's 2-1. 2017, a dominant win for the Wolves, 5-1 over Catholic of Baton Rouge. In 2016, St. Paul's shut out Acadiana 3-0. In 2015, they shut out Jesuit 3-0, and in 2014, they shut out Grace King 3-0. So 3 straight titles and 3 straight shutouts for St. Paul's from 2014 to 2016. In 2013, Jesuit defeated St. Paul's 2-1. 2012, it was the Blue Jays defeating the Wolves 3-2, and back in 2011, it was St. Paul's defeating Jesuit 2-1. I assume St. Paul's and Jesuit a pretty intense rivalry.
Most definitely. And they like to play each other during the middle of the year. Okay, look, Division III girls, University loses. The number 1 seed loses to Archbishop Hannon, 2-1. Hannon's a 6th seed, and Loyola Prep had no problem with St. Michael the Archangel, 3-0. So it sets up a state final with Hannon, which nobody expected to go there, versus Loyola Prep, a team that fell short last year that really wants to win it all this year.
So we are ready for the second half as St. Paul's has the first possession. And here come the Wolves.
Yeah.
Egged on by the crowd.
Wow. Right within 5 seconds, a shot on goal. Amazing.
Nice job by Josh Barrow, who played well in the first half. The goal scored by St. Paul's not on him. Kind of a defensive breakdown.
No, yeah. And that was a good save right there. He's tall and rangy, and he doesn't seem to panic.
Let's see what adjustments both sides make here. Goal scored with 16 minutes remaining in the first half. Lone goal in this game.
Okay, there's that long ball I was telling you about that St. Paul's likes to pop every now and then to keep you honest and to keep the goalie honest.
Nice job again by Josh Barrow. Lone goal in the first half scored by Danny Wayert, his 14th of the season. Only player who has more goals this season for St. Paul's is Will Allen, who has 18.
Some good numbers there.
Now Dutchtown.
Really, Dutchtown's looking for St. Paul's to make that mistake, and St. Paul's doesn't usually make many.
Maybe an opportunity for the Griffins here.
He got it in.
Cross away. Still a dangerous ball here.
Okay, and there St. Paul's maintains their shape, which allows them to be able to make these small possession passes with ease. Beautiful soccer. Look at that. Switching the point of attack and then coming back to where it was switched from. So you just cannot take a breather when you're playing St. Paul's.
The Wolves led by head coach Sean Moser, assistant coach Matt Jock, his fellow assistant Cameron Robinson leading St. Paul's.
And I call him Jacquet, so we'll see.
Tomato, tomato.
Yeah, exactly. 3 state titles at Newman, a couple at St. Scholastica. How in the world is he an assistant coach here with St. Paul's?
Great question.
All right, Dutchtown now has a chance to get a good throw here, but they just throw it straight to St. Paul's. The Wolves with no problem with that one.
Good piece of defending by St. Paul's, who lead this game 1-0. About 3 minutes here in the second half, into the second half. And here come the Wolves again.
Yeah, this is going to be trouble for Dutchtown.
Into the box dangerously.
Good save, good shot.
Nice job there by Dutchtown to prevent a shot that was definitely on goal.
With pace. Another. That had to be offsides.
No whistle.
Oh, no whistle. Dutchtown gets out of it. I'd like to see that again.
Griffin's trying to clear. They can't. And now back on the St. Paul side of the field.
Okay. Thanks. I guess he wasn't off after all. That was really close. Dutchtown's really playing a high line in the back, and that could really backfire. It hasn't backfired yet. That goal had nothing to do with it.
Throw in coming up for the Wolves.
And the Wolves, there's a whole saying in Division I, the team that wins the 50-50 balls wins the game, and right now St. Paul's has the edge.
They have most of the game. Had the Wolves.
There's number 11 again for Dutchtown. Really good player. Anchoring the attack.
That's Hector Guzman.
Guzman's really quality. I thought he had gotten hurt at the end of the first half, but he's not running, light-footed, but he is. He looks like he's all worse for the wear, however it's said like that. I don't think it's really hurting him that much. And now they got a great opportunity here.
Corner kick.
To their own student body, and they're going to put 9 in the box.
I believe this is only the second corner of the game for Dutchtown.
This can't be wasted. There's a lot of people in the 6th, though.
Looking for the equalizer. 5 minutes into the second half. Here's the corner kick.
Well, good save.
Into the box. Nice save.
Indeed.
Showing some emotion afterwards.
That was big time. That was a championship save right there.
St. Paul's looking to go to their 12th straight state final.
Touchdown put it where it needed to be, but it was just great goalkeeping. Oh, look at this short ball. Oh, the referee, though, is going to disallow it. I don't understand why, because there's no need for a second whistle unless he stops the game, and the game hadn't stopped. This is really not good for St. Paul's, but they're going to take advantage of it by pushing their goalie up now. And this guy could put the ball in the box right now.
And he may be about a yard short of the box. Just about got there, though.
So Dutchtown's coach is screaming at Guzman to just settle down, but he can't. Poor kid can't help himself. He could taste the state championship on the way, and he's not going to keep fighting.
Dutchtown led by head coach Marcus Dyer. Assistants Alex Delgado and Jason Carrillo.
Just like a corner kick. And he was there. Good job. Good job, Burrow.
Josh Barrow.
Barrow, that's it.
Leaping for that save. Well done.
Yeah, I tell you what, and look at St. Paul's not panicking, just stringing pass after pass after pass together. That's quality.
Here come the Wolves again.
And even a misplay can still result in a goal for St. Paul's because they're always surrounding the ball.
1-0, Wolves lead thanks to a goal by Danny Wayert.
Look how they loosened up the defense, but a very good ball to the keeper. Look at the distance on that kick.
Dutchtown comes away with the ball. Here come the Griffins. Trying to go to their first state championship game.
Tell you what, St. Paul's knows where Guzman is, but they're not too worried. You're giving him some room. It's up to Touchdown to get it to him.
Hasn't had much space to operate all game, has Hector Guzman.
No. They're paying attention to him now in the box. Nope. But then they release. A lot of players near post for Dutchtown. That's where they attack.
Here's a throw in. Taken away by St. Paul's, at least for the moment.
Yeah.
And it'll stay with Dutchtown.
Dutchtown can't get a break on these restarts. Yeah, I wasn't at the Brother Martin game, but you know, I wonder if that had a lot to do with it.
Awaiting the throw in here for Dutchtown.
You want to switch?
And this is Noah Perrette. Good job of defending most of this game by both sides. 1-0 so far. 32 minutes to play in the first half. Here's a long throw in into the box. Griffins keep possession.
Hey, they better shoot here. They did. And not on target.
That's right. Wide to the left of the goal. And it stays 1-0.
All right, and St. Paul's, no panic. Nice small passes to move it up the field. And then they stretch it like that with one touch.
Approaching 30 minutes to play in the first half. There's a whistle and a free kick.
Ooh.
Hotly contested by the crowd. Free kick awarded nonetheless to Dutchtown.
Tell you what, I'd like to be a bird and hear what's being said right now. There's some serious tempers flying out there.
Looks like the student section for St. Paul's. Everybody
egging it on.
In that, that's right. Everybody in that section standing, yelling after that foul call.
This ball's really, really far away. I don't know if it's going to result in anything positive. Let's see.
Looks like they're going to at least try. Everybody converging near the penalty box.
That could lead to a transition goal, which might happen right here if he pushes the ball up. Here it comes.
The Wolves have numbers if they can possess the ball here.
Yeah.
And they do. Here comes Wayert. He scored the first goal.
Almost there. Dutchtown lucky they got a foot on that one.
Danny Wayert with the cross.
A little high, Good idea.
He was looking for his teammate Wesley Bloodworth there, but just a little off target.
So I'm impressed with you. You can see these numbers from so high up.
Yeah, it's
I can't.
We're trying to make do here.
You're doing more than that.
But a great game so far. 1-0 St. Paul's.
in Hunter Stadium, y'all. So, like, Dutchtown's giving them a good game.
They are. Live streaming on Crescent City Sports is also brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, who has all the gear you need to enjoy more sports and outdoors, all at prices you'll love, and with curbside pickup available now. It's never been easier to shop the top brands in-store and online at academy.com.
Dutchtown let a ball bounce in the box again. That's a recipe for disaster. And here's why.
Here's the cross.
Good save.
Nice job again. Barbero.
It was there. Look, that was a pretty risky throw just now. Dutchtown just not as accurate with their passes. Advantage.
Here come the Wolves. Here's a shot, but it's deflected.
It's a good no call by the referee. Very good. Good refereeing tonight.
So now Dutchtown will get to set its defense. That was dangerous for a moment there.
A lot of people don't, especially a lot of fans, they don't understand the advantage rules. They're screaming for a foul, but maybe that foul led to a better opportunity than a restart would do.
Yes. They certainly had numbers there.
Okay, this is going to be a long one. St. Paul's is not going to get outside the goal face, it looks like right now, or are they?
Let's see.
No, they're plugged in the middle, and they touch it first. That's another bounce in the box.
This ball floats in the air, and it stays with St. Paul's.
St. Paul's getting the most touches on the ball. And then
nice piece of defending there, and a breakaway opportunity for Dutchtown. See if there's a foul here. Yes.
Oh,
wow.
My.
In the box. A foul called, and they're going to whistle Peretti there, the senior, on the tackle.
We've got to see that again.
Trying to lead
I thought he
Aiden
might have been
Rosway.
offsides, first of all. Oh, my. Oh, my. He was going for the ball, but you can't touch the body.
Prime opportunity for Dutchtown to equalize in this game.
Don't forget, you got quality goalkeeping in there.
Referee halts play momentarily. Having some words with a few of the players.
The linesman was in position, so maybe he wasn't offsides, but it looked like it was offsides to me.
Here we go.
Wow.
And a save!
Wow.
Jackson Stovall's penalty is saved. And now St. Paul's on the counterattack. Here come the Wolves.
Good time to score. Boy, that's some, look at the passing on that field. You love seeing it.
What a save by Blake Weimer.
And Stovall's can't believe it.
The senior saves the penalty. Might save the game for St. Paul's.
That might be the headline tomorrow morning.
Wow.
That was a gift.
So Dutchtown can't take advantage of the penalty kick. Now here comes St. Paul's again.
A little contact in the box there.
Dangerous play, and it's saved.
This time, Barrow got to it. Almost an identical situation as the time they scored.
Goalkeeping clinic here in Covington.
Yes. Beautiful.
Jab Barrow, equally impressive save. Now Dutchtown again.
Unbelievable.
.26 to play in regulation.
I'm telling you, right now, Dutchtown is deflated. And if these kids want to win this game, they got to get inflated again quickly. They cannot let this jet lag slow them down.
1-0, St. Paul's on top. 25 minutes, 30 seconds to play in regulation as the Wolves attacking again.
It would has the potential to be an upset right now. Alexandria has kept Catholic scoreless. They're at halftime, 0-0.
Winner of that game gets the winner of this game in the Oshner LHSAA championship game.
I don't know of any coach that was picking Alexandria to win except for maybe, the people in Central Louisiana. And so they're giving Catholic all they can handle. It's the semifinals, man.
So low-scoring affair so far in both D1 semifinals.
It's a sign that both teams belong.
Here come the Griffins. Trying to get it to the middle of the field.
Yeah, but it was 1v5, 5 being the Wolves. You're not going to win that.
A little more fast pace here in the second half. And a whistle.
I think we might have a card here. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. That was hard.
So Reagan is booked, the senior.
He better keep his mouth shut and walk away.
It looked like he clipped him.
Yeah.
Looked like he clipped his foot.
It was just a little hard. Referee stopping the watch, which is good, so Dutchtown fans don't get too concerned with this 1-minute walk.
Thankfully, everyone's okay. Now Dutchtown will take another free kick. 1-0. The Griffins have had their opportunities here in the second half. Here's the free kick into the box.
And a St. Paul's first touch. Not scoring that way.
So a save by Blake Weimer about 5 minutes ago, preventing the equalizer on the penalty kick for Dutchtown.
Yeah, Barrow did a good job there. St. Paul's right there to capitalize on any mistake.
Barrow puts it in the air.
Guzman just watches it go over his head.
Now the Griffins again. Aiden Rosway gets it back.
Oh, a lot of hand contact there. No problem.
And Weimer has got it again.
Textbook. Make him come take it, put it in your hands. Take
One.
as much time off the clock as possible.
Yes.
All right, that's a win by Dutchtown.
Griffins trying to maintain possession here and trying to equalize this game. Here comes Dutchtown, middle of the field.
Yeah, but they have two forwards surrounded by 4 Wolves. And
Here's a touchdown to sideline. Now back towards the middle of the field. Here come the Wolves. Shot on goal,
right.
saved again by Josh Barrow.
Barrow is ready. St. Paul's makes you defend every inch of the field.
22 minutes to play in regulation.
And really, Dutchtown's looking for that breakaway. Really and truly. That's what it seems like to me. They finally got their penalty kickoff for that breakaway, but no goal, huh?
No.
All right, let's see what kind of long throw we're going to get here. St. Paul has intercepted 100% of these tonight.
Awaiting the throw in here. As Dutchtown trying to equalize. Here's the throw.
Oh, Dutchtown got first touch.
Ball still floating. Guzman trying to get a foot on it. Can't do it.
Probably the best chance for Dutchtown tonight. Not over.
Ball headed back towards the box.
Yeah. Dutchtown was looking for another penalty. That ain't happening.
Finally towed away by St. Paul's. Up the sideline, Wayert has it taken away. Nice defensive play there by Dutchtown. And that was Irondi taking it away. Obi Irondi with the legal tackle. And Irondi with the throw into Stovall.
Oh, kind of fancy there.
Yes.
You don't get style points in soccer. They got to find a way to get that ball in the box.
Looked like he should have tried to put the ball on the ground there.
Taking a touch, right.
1-0 still as Dutchtown retains possession. 20 minutes to play in the first half. Lone goal scored by Danny Wayert. Jackson Stovall had a chance to equalize on a penalty kick, but a great save was made by Danny Wayert in St. Paul's.
Right now, Danny Wayert's your MVP for sure. If this game holds like this.
Yes.
Still 20-plus change.
That's right, 0-0 last time we checked in the other semifinal between Alexandria and Catholic.
It's an opportunity for St. Paul's.
Here's the cross into the box. Trying to get a foot on it.
St. Paul's just comes at you in waves, wave after wave. They're never flat.
Corner kick coming up for St. Paul's. And while we have a moment, we'll remind you that live streaming on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by Lamarck Automotive Complex in Kenner. Lamarck Quick Lane Services makes all makes and models, batteries, tires, oil changes, and more. All done quickly while you enjoy some popcorn. Must be a reason. Lamar Quick Lane.
Okay, I like what Dutchtown's doing defensively. Put 2 people inside the goal.
Here's the corner kick. Into the box. They get a foot on it. Just wide, just high of the net. I believe that was Wayard again.
Yeah, but you notice he was trying to go upper, and it's hard for a teenager to hit upper 90. Because that player was on the post. That was the only way he was going to be able to score, and he shot it up.
Ooh, prime opportunity for the second goal there, but it remains 1-0. Still life for Dutchtown. Griffins trying to go to their first championship game. Wins already in the New Orleans area over Brother Martin and Jesuit. Now, Wolves keep possession.
Yeah, keeping St. Paul's to 1-0 is no easy task. I don't see really Dutchtown trying to make any adjustments. They're just trying to ride the horse that got him here.
Here's the cross into the box. Trying to get a foot on it was Bloodworth.
St. Paul's just throws their body out. They throw their body out, and this is going to be a dangerous play for St. Paul's. This is really close, 30 yards out.
Free kick. Jesus Barrero contesting the call made by the official. But a free kick for St. Paul's nonetheless.
Yeah, I think that was a consistent call for how he's been refereeing the game.
Yes, I agree.
And I don't think Dutchtown can complain. They got a penalty kick.
I agree. They've called the obvious ones, but I think they've done a great job of letting them play so far.
I think so. Agree.
We await the free kick. Here it is into
Nice
the box. Trying to get a head on it, they do, but
They do. And that's the issue. St. Paul's keeps winning the 50-50 balls.
another save
Another win.
made by Josh Barrow. But now St. Paul's again. Here come the Wolves.
I mean, Barrow makes a save, and then he basically just throws it at a St. Paul's player.
Maybe Ascension can get something off the counterattack here. Nope. St. Paul's will try again. 17 minutes to play in regulation, as this will stay with the Wolves. Another throw-in coming up. See if they try to get it all the way to the box here.
Yeah, but St. Paul's is not going to let him have a transition goal.
Here's a throw-in.
3 fullbacks back.
Over all the bodies. Barrow comes away with the ball again.
If he gives it to his forward, yeah, it's just going to be a turnover. Good decision not just to blast it.
Still some time for Dutchtown to equalize here. A lone goal score with 16 minutes remaining in the first half by Danny Wayard. Now here come the Griffins.
Oh, that hurt.
Out of bounds to St. Paul's. Wayard trying to win the ball again.
St. Paul's covers the field.
Here come the Wolves up ahead. No whistle.
No whistle.
This is onside. Shot high.
My.
Once again, Danny Wayard. Second time he's gotten a shot off in the penalty box. High again.
Upset Coach Moser a little bit.
Wow.
That's the ball you want, you know?
St. Paul's has had some opportunities to put this game away, but it's still 1-0.
Dutchtown is opportunistic, though. If St. Paul's can make a mistake, they can take advantage of it. Right now, St. Paul's only made one.
And that one has made all the difference in this game. 1-0. St. Paul's 15 and a half minutes away from the state championship game.
Good play.
The Griffins with a little bit of space here. High pass.
Yeah, they lack control.
Intercepted by St. Paul's.
St. Paul has better possession ability, better ball control, better first touch.
Now the Wolves on the counter. Taken away again by Dutchtown.
Here's a long ball.
Touch towards the middle of the field, controlled by the Griffins. And now it's Obi Irondi.
Yep, to kick it right to the St. Paul center back.
Irondi intercepts it again.
Yeah, they want that through ball.
Now the Wolves with the Griffins, with some numbers. Touch towards the sideline. This gets through.
Nope. That was their chance right there. Another one.
Ooh.
Still 15 minutes left. Ooh, they called a corner.
I guess a Wolf touched it.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so let's see. Last time they took the last corner, they put it right in smack in the middle of the goal, and nobody from Dutchtown put a head on it. To get a goal, they're going to have to do that this time.
So now the second corner kick of the game for Dutchtown.
Okay, they marked the keeper this time. Should have done that last time.
Trying to equalize here. The Griffins with the corner kick.
Everybody's in the goal face.
Here we go. Trying to get a head on it, they do, but St. Paul's clears momentarily.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that play.
Under 14 minutes to play. Here come the Griffins again. Ball towards the middle of the field.
St. Paul has numbers, and they're first to the ball.
The Dutchtown portion of the crowd trying to egg on their team.
Yeah, they're looking for a foul, but there was no foul. I mean, yeah, that kid, he swung into a St. Paul's player, and he hurt his leg. Okay, here's a long throw. See if Dutchtown can win one.
Griffins haven't gotten a shot on goal in a while. Here's the throw in towards the box. Ball deflected and taken away. Blake Weimer has it in his hands.
Tell you what, East Jefferson is tied with Ben Franklin at zeros, and Lushing University have zeros as well.
Wayert tried to come away with the ball, but he's going to be whistled for a foul. Aiden Remont defending for Dutchtown.
Okay, chance for Dutchtown here.
12 minutes, 30 seconds to play. Dutchtown trying to equalize. St. Paul's trying to hang on and go to their 12th straight championship game.
Unprecedented.
Here come the Wolves again.
Look at this.
Onside. Cross. St. Paul's still with numbers. Didn't get the ball on the ground here.
And coverage, though. That ball. Did you see that ball switch fields twice?
Wow.
To a yellow and blue foot.
Substitution about to be made here. Looks like Christian Ernst will check into the game for St. Paul's. Christian Ernst, 13 goals this season. 3 assists for the Wolves.
They got Barrow on the near post. That might not be a good idea.
Here's the throw in.
Okay, they got it out.
Now the Griffins trying to maintain possession here. They do. Lead ball, trying to find Barreto.
Good decision.
Up the sideline.
He's on.
Here comes Dutchtown. Trying to get away across. They do, but it's deflected by St. Paul's. Yeah. Nice piece of defending by the Wolves.
Defense wins championships. St. Paul's, a lot of teams don't have the pride to play good defense. That's not a problem at St. Paul's. That was desperate.
Wolves keep possession again.
They're going to need more than that to get a goal.
$17 goals and the 3 wins in the postseason here for St. Paul's.
Yeah, not tonight. Oak Catholics got their first goal against Alexandria. The two favorites are both winning 1-0 right now in the late stages of the games.
So if the results hold, it will be Catholic and St. Paul's in the Oshner LHSAA state championship game.
And let me tell you something. St. Paul's once Catholic after last year.
Here's Aiden Rosway for Dutchtown, trying to get off a cross. Defended well again by St. Paul's.
And with no lack of poise.
Now the Wolves up the field.
What a great job by St. Paul's. Instead of just kicking the ball up or out, they keep possession of it.
Great hustle there by Will Allen. Allen leads the St. Paul's team with 20 assists this season. Now St. Paul's again. Less than 10 minutes to play.
Oh, my.
And here's an opportunity.
Oh, my.
Under the goalkeeper's legs. And the second goal of the game for St. Paul's. That might be the dagger for the Wolves. It's Will Allen.
What a through ball. Timed perfectly. I looked at the linesman. He was in position. He said he was on, and the rest is history. Doesn't have to be a spectacular goal. It just has to be a goal, you know?
It got through, and he kicked it under the goalie's legs. Did Will Allen. Great job of staying with it. And that might be the final push that St. Paul's needs to reach its 12th straight championship game. Wow.
Okay, now, my experience, the team that scores a third goal usually wins, but it'll be a rough one. If Dutchtown would score, it would be hard to get 2 quick goals.
Let's see. You know Dutchtown will not let up here, nor have they all season.
No.
But they are running out of time. Less than 8 minutes to play.
Okay, now they're going to get a restart here. They need to push everybody up. That's what they're doing. And they need to not put the ball in the front of the middle of the goal. Look at this if they get the ball. If St. Paul's gets the ball, they have a 1v keeper transition.
Here we go.
Okay.
Middle of the field,
All right.
and it's out of bounds.
Good goalkeeping. Hallmark of St. Paul soccer, good goalkeeping.
One more throw in, or another throw in, I should say, coming off for Dutchtown. Probably a long attempt, and Perrette throws it in.
Dutchtown's pushing everybody up. Oh, look at that.
This is kicked out of bounds. Live streaming on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by the Lamarck Automotive Complex in Kenner. Lamarck Quick Lane Services, all makes and models, batteries, tires, oil changes, and more. All done quickly while you enjoy some popcorn. Must be a reason. Lamarck Automotive Complex in Kenner. 2-0, St. Paul's leads. Goals by Will Allen. Most recently.
Look at this.
Maybe looking for a third here, out of bounds. As we told you, Will Allen scored the second goal for St. Paul's. The first goal was scored by Danny Wayert with 16 minutes left in the first half.
A good save.
Barrow flies in for another one. What's the strategy for Dutchtown here?
Right now they got to
Not
play
much time.
direct. They got to play direct. You know, and that suits them, you know. They do possess in the middle, but they really like to get the ball to their forwards, and they're just going to have to make a perfect pass, which they haven't been able to do yet.
They had the penalty kick here in the second half, taken by Jackson Stovall, but a save by Danny Wayert, who looked like he jumped past the ball, but got his leg on it.
Nice play by St. Paul's.
The Wolves.
That should be a penalty there, maybe, huh? I don't know, though.
Play on, says the referee. But the Wolves keep it anyway.
Tell you what, referee's got to be in shape to call this game.
Yes. Yes. That much is true. Great job by the officials here tonight.
Opportunity, no, careless.
Out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick for St. Paul's. Crowd starting to field a little bit. The Wolves 5 minutes away.
That's not what they need right now.
No,
that's not what they need right now.
Dutchtown needs to go the length of the field, having trouble getting it to the center field line. And now St. Paul's maintains possession. They'll try to milk as much clock as they can. Dangerous pass there.
Tell you what. Okay,
And
now I
taken
have
away.
an opportunity.
Here come the Griffins.
I was about to say,
Francisco
can't
Medina.
be wasted, and it was. Oh, my.
Foul called.
That might be a card, yep. Student section is going to have fun with that one.
Yes, and that was Jackson Stovall on the booking, pushing the St. Paul player in the back there.
Save time, he's going off on the other side of the field.
Very physical game. Each side has gotten a yellow card. As we're under 4 minutes to play here in the state semifinal. Another 50-50 ball here, this time won by Dutchtown.
Good. Good ball control there, Dutchtown.
Griffin's got to hurry here, trailing by 2 goals.
They're being triple teamed every ball. He was offside, so definitely.
And there's the whistle. Offside.
Okay, second half, EJ and Ben Franklin still 0-0. A lot of nail biting tonight.
Yes.
Not so much nail biting here, though. This is a really comfortable 2-0 lead.
St. Paul's on top, thanks to goals from Danny Wayert and Will Allen. Allen is team leading 19th goal this season for St. Paul's.
Like St. Paul says the little things right. The positioning, the first touch, the not panicking, and look, at least the stuff like this.
Nice piece of dribbling there.
Right. And players are in position.
Wolves still have it. Here's a shot by the Wolves. A little off target, a little high there.
But that's how St. Paul loves to score. For the last 25 years, they love to just make that net rattle. And but that's not the goals they gave up tonight.
That was Wesley Bloodworth on the last shot. Bloodworth very active tonight.
Dutchtown's got the win. They need to maybe take advantage of it.
They do.
Okay. Not passing it to the St. Paul's defenders, though. I agree with the referee there. He slept.
Less than 2 minutes to play here in regulation.
Oh, St. Paul's is just going to milk a whole minute out of this. Oh, no, I thought he was.
We'll see here how much time is afforded. 2-0 as Dutchtown.
He's off.
One of their final attacks.
Thought he was.
No whistle.
Okay, go kick.
Goal kick.
That's a whole minute right there.
2-0. St. Paul's on top thanks to goals from Danny Wayert and Will Allen.
Tell you what, Dutchtown had a great season. They just can't get this monkey off their back. It takes a long time.
That's right.
Every team's got a monkey they got to get off their back before they make it into championship runs.
Still a great run by Dutchtown to make it to this point.
They need to take the shot immediately. Immediately.
And the Griffins hanging tough for most of this game.
He's going to have to wait for a second whistle now.
Possibly the final free kick here.
With those 2 cards, we might have another minute.
Let's see. We await the free kick, likely the final one of the ball game here for Dutchtown. Aiden Rosdway will take the kick here. It is a goal!
All right.
A score for Dutchtown. That was not Rosdway.
No.
Rosdway was there.
And
The far player took the kick,
I can't see his
and it was put in by the same player who missed the penalty earlier,
Wow.
and that's Jackson Stovall.
Stovall buried at side net. My goodness.
Nice shot.
Okay. That's the third goal now.
Yes.
Usually the team that scores the third goal wins. Let's see what happens.
Let's see if your prophecy holds true. But
well, 20% of the time it doesn't. Oh, Catholics beat Nash 2-0 now.
They had to hurry here. A goal scored by Stovall.
Now where's the ball boys now?
Gotta hurry. Clock stopped, showing 2 minutes. Final seconds here in Covington. Jackson Stovall makes a game out of it. It's 2-1.
Boy, he wants that penalty kick back.
Yes, yes, he does. That has been the difference in the game so far. Jackson Stovall scores the first goal for Dutchtown. Now they're looking for the miraculous equalizer here. Ball in the middle of the field. Let's see if they can get it near the penalty box. Ball still floating around. See if anybody wants it. Some contact.
Okay.
And a foul.
Free
kick for Dutchtown. And another yellow card.
Wow.
Yellow card. And that is number 7 for St. Paul's LeBlanc.
Yep.
And LeBlanc taken out of the game. Replaced by Logan O'Quinn. So an opportunity for Dutchtown. New life for the Griffins. Stovall, who just scored the goal, will take the free kick. Puts it in the air towards the box. Dangerously.
Yes, upper 90. Wow, what a save.
Out of bounds to St. Paul's. This game was just about over a second ago. Now we have ourselves
Now that third goal just swings the momentum.
an exciting finish. Ball still in the penalty box. St. Paul's comes away with it.
Goalie was all the way up too.
So possession stays with Dutchtown. As you said, the goalie Barrow on the attacking half of the field. It's an empty net right now for Dutchtown.
Well, if you're going to go down swinging.
Throw in down the sideline. Good hustle.
Oh, that might be
but it's out of bounds.
That could have been a card there.
And it's a goal kick.
I think the whistle's about to blow.
St. Paul's trying to hang on.
What a valiant comeback by Dutchtown.
What an effort. What a goal by Jackson Stovall on the free kick.
That goal was perfect.
But as you said, Alan, the penalty kick that was saved from Stovall has made the difference in this game. This ball's in the middle of the field. Still some time. They have not blown the whistle yet.
Referee's looking at his watch, though.
St. Paul's trying to get it in the corner.
Got an open goal right now.
Yes, and now Barrow finally retreats.
High kick.
Barrow
should be a kick. They're letting him throw it.
Yes.
All right. Let's see.
St. Paul's keeps it.
How in the world are you going to throw the ball to the other team?
Here comes Dutchtown again.
That's the ball game there.
Ball's out of bounds. Throw in. Coming up for Dutchtown. Here it is. The crowd can feel it here in Covington on the St. Paul side. Ball still in bounds near the sideline, and another yellow card.
Wow. Wow, indeed. From no whistles to cards and whistles everywhere.
This game is still going. The 4th yellow card given out here tonight.
He has got to allow this kick to be taken. Now we have nobody. Look at the camera, y'all. We have all 22 players in the box.
That's including the goalie.
Yep. And we have St. Paul's trying to milk the clock with the walk off the field. He's still on the field. They have to disallow the kick.
Wow.
All right. He's walking as slow as possible.
Yes, he is. You are not exaggerating. Stovall will try again. Jackson Stovall, who just scored the first goal of the game for Dutchtown.
St. Paul's coaches are trying to get their players to pull up.
Here's the free kick into the box.
Wasted.
Out of bounds again.
Go kick, and that might be it.
It'll be a throw-in for Dutchtown. Throw-in, about to be taken by Noah Perrette. Perrette's going to try to get it into the penalty box. Here's the throw. Into the box. Barrow got a head on it.
Barrow got a head on it indeed.
But now the ball close to midfield. Dutchtown again with possession. Here's the lead ball. It gets through. In the penalty box.
Corner.
Out of bounds. Corner kick for Dutchtown.
I give him a corner. I tell you what, how many minutes of stoppage have we had?
Wow, that ball got through, and Aiden Rosway almost got behind the defense Ball's deflected out of bounds. Corner kick for Dutchtown.
I don't like this play again. They're doing it again. Everybody in the goal face.
Might be the last gasp for the Griffins here. Here's a corner kick into the box. Still floating around, and it's in the net! It's a net! It's a tie game! It's a tie game! Goal scored by Dutchtown! Goal scored by Dutchtown! I do not believe it!
I would like to know how much time was on the clock, and I'd like to see that in slow motion. There's no way we'll be able to figure out who won that ball.
I think that was Rosway, number 23, who got ahead on it. That ball bounced at least 2 or 3 times on the grass before it was finally put in.
Wow. So
hard to see who it was. In real time, it looked like Aiden Rosway scored the goal. We'll see if we can get confirmation on that, but what a finish to this game.
Tell you what, there's a lot of banter on the field by the officials.
Wow.
Yeah, the 4th official had a lot to say to the referee. I don't know what he had to say. But now, I tell you what, we got to just blow this whistle and go to overtime. There can't be any time left. Like I told you, the team that scores third usually wins. It hasn't happened yet, but can you feel the momentum shift?
This is definitely the most exciting high school soccer game I've witnessed in my life. I can say that with certainty.
Okay, I've seen a few.
Fine. You've seen much more than me, my friend. But 2 goals in the final 10 minutes for Dutchtown to bring the Griffins back from the dead, and we are going to overtime in Covington.
Tell you what, I'd like to know how much time was on that referee's watch.
Unbelievable. The St. Paul side is booing.
Yeah.
They didn't think there should have been time left, but there was. And the Griffins took advantage. An unbelievable finish, 2-2. We are heading to overtime. For our audience that is not aware of the rules, why don't you explain the overtime format?
Sure. I'm watching everybody fighting with the referee right now. or talking. They're not fighting. They're under control. Look, they get 2 10s. Right now they're going to get a large half. They'll get a break. And it shouldn't be very long, but I've seen it go too long many times. They're going to have 2 10 minutes. No matter what, okay? And then if there's a tie at the end of that, you go 2-5 sudden death, and then we go to penalties. Imagine if Stovall hit that penalty.
Yes.
That game would have been over.
Wow. It was saved, the penalty that you are talking about, by Blake Weiner. If that wasn't saved, like you said, we could be seeing Dutchtown in the state championship game right now.
I thought Weiner had his hand on that last ball, but it got free somehow. So St. Paul's is now in very new territory to go to a semifinal game and have to go into overtime. One thing, though, Dutchtown has not been able to score off their field offense. They scored off their restarts. And whereas St. Paul's could score wherever they need to, however they need to. And that second goal St. Paul scored really was a lapse on the back line of Dutchtown. So I really do think this. My analysis of that is that Dutchtown, after that goal was scored, hustled the way they should have been hustling the whole game long.
Yes.
But it goes to show you that it's a different type of football than American football, but it's still football. It's a momentum game, you know? And that momentum shift big time, and sure enough, now we got something that we're going to see. Now the St. Paul's is getting fired up. They probably feel like they got cheated, I guess, right there. Some updates, y'all. East Jefferson's beating Ben Franklin 1-0. Maybe they're going to get that monkey off of their back and get to the finals. And Lusher and U-High, you're talking about really 2 best teams in Division III, in my opinion. They're tied 1-1 up there in Baton Rouge. Quality, I would love to have been there. I was there for last year's game, and I guarantee you that's a state championship going on right now.
Wow, great games all around the state of Louisiana tonight, but I would argue none better than what we're witnessing right now.
St. Paul's is rededicating themselves, refocusing themselves. Dutchtown's got some passion in there. The coach is really getting after it. Okay.
Some passionate words there from head coach Marcus Dyer, firing up his team.
Yeah, man, I tell you what a game. The first half, not so much. First half of the second half, not so much.
Yes. I am very impressed by both teams. Just some great tactical play from the St. Paul side for most of the game. But then on the Dutchtown side, I mean, I don't know, Team of Destiny would be hyperbole, but they beat Brother Martin, they beat Jesuit, two greater New Orleans area teams. Then they come on the road to face a St. Paul's team that's been in the last 11 straight state championship games, and they erase a 2-0 deficit with less than 10 minutes to play.
The style of play that St. Paul's has is the same style that Jesuit and Brother Martin employ. So, maybe this is how Dutchtown got through. Restarts and hustle. That hustle produced all those fouls. But I tell you, got to look at the tape. I mean, we got a game where the whistle was being swallowed, and then all of a sudden the whistle was being blown and blown and blown. I want to hand it to Sean Moser. He's not whining and complaining at the official. They're talking a lot on the sidelines, but it happens sometimes in soccer. Our championship team is going to respond to this and stay focused.
We are underway here in the overtime. Just a great atmosphere here in Covington. Both portions of the crowd chanting, supporting their team, going into the extra period. St. Paul's has the first possession.
Well, they're both going to what brought them here,
Equalizer scored by Aiden Rosdway.
Long ball.
In the stoppage time. Now we're in overtime to see who will advance to the state championship game.
Yeah, so Dutchtown's keeping with their two forwards. And St. Paul's is covering the field. Sea of yellow.
Fighting for the ball in the corner. St. Paul trying to get a cross off. It's deflected. Corner kick for the Wolves.
Good decision on St. Paul's there, just to blast it off his leg. Because a corner kick can make all the difference, as you just saw a couple minutes ago. Now, St. Paul's isn't going to crowd the goal. They're going to create confusion with cross runs in the box. And there they are.
Here's the cross.
Okay. Amazing what happens when you win the 50-50 ball.
Yes. Can make all the difference.
It really does. Now Dutchtown's bodies are flying all over the place.
St. Paul's with possession here about 90 seconds into the overtime. 2-2. State semifinal game. St. Paul's and Dutchtown.
Look, pressure's a big deal. St. Paul's now, these players are feeling pressure because they do not want to be known as the first team in 12 years not to go to the state finals. These are teenagers, man, and I guarantee you they're feeling that pressure right now, and that pressure can really cause some mistakes. Catholic 3-0 over Ash. No big surprise there.
2 minutes away here in the overtime as St. Paul's led this game 2-0 with less than 10 minutes to play in regulation. Dutchtown has the momentum coming into the overtime, but St. Paul's is at possession here most of the first 2.5 minutes.
I can tell you, Catholic Ash, that's public-private, and we got public-private here. I'm so glad we're not split up. We're going to have a true state champion this year.
Yes, agreed. And the crowd wanted a call there, not going to get it.
Okay.
It'll stay with Dutchtown. What a game here tonight, 2-2, as we are in the first overtime. And now Dutchtown with a chance. Here come the Griffins.
Looking for that through ball to their forwards.
Trying to get it to Rosdway, who scored the equalizer. And here's another whistle.
Uh-oh.
St. Paul's student section very into the game.
Okay, that's going to go towards St. Paul's side. That's not a big surprise here. Dutchtown's dropping. St. Paul's keeping their shape.
Free kick for the Wolves. Dutchtown trying to clear. Now another opportunity for the Wolves. Two-two. Here in overtime. Goals scored by Stovall and Rosdway for Dutchtown. Wayert and Allen scored for St. Paul's. Here's a header wide of the goal.
Ooh, boy.
Good opportunity for St. Paul's there, but just wide.
Whew. Tell you what, Barrow was lucky he didn't touch that ball because that would have been another corner coming down their throat. 5 minutes left.
Just about halfway through the first overtime period here. And 2-2, state semifinal game between Dutchtown and St. Paul's.
Okay, looks like Dutchtown might put 11 back in the game. That's Garrison Savoy. He hasn't been in now for the last 20 minutes. I really thought he had a lot to do with the defensive play in the first half.
Back in now. Now here come the Wolves.
Long ball clearance.
Yes.
And Dutchtown will be happy for that. Maybe Dutchtown will be happy to go to penalties. I don't know.
St. Paul's keeps possession. I'm sure they would be. Here is a ball up the field. Here come the Griffins.
They're direct.
Stovall trying to get
but
behind the defense.
Came close there. Good job of no fouling by St. Paul's.
Here's a cross into the box.
Nope, St. Paul won the 50. That wins the game.
Almost another opportunity for Dutchtown, but the Griffins keep possession. Trying to get it back towards the box. They do.
Oh, good. It was a good idea.
Stovall trying to get it across the field. Good idea, like you said, just didn't quite get there. Now here's another ball taken away by St. Paul's. Now the Wolves the other way. Middle of the field, pass is intercepted by Stovall. And now Dutchtown with possession again, but it's taken away by St. Paul's, taken back by Dutchtown. And now the Wolves.
Update score. Lusher is at halftime now, but University has just scored. So we got a 2-1 lead, University over Lusher.
Less than 4 minutes to play here in the first overtime.
Oh,
Barrow lost the ball. Barrow lost the ball, but
wow. Wow. And notice St. Paul was there for the mistake, okay? I don't know how he got that ball back.
Wow, Josh Barrow looked like he overran the ball there, but he hustled back to get on top of it. Near disaster.
Coaches wanted a card, too. Now, this is interesting because he might have to come off the field if he's really hurt. Who are they going to put in?
And that would be significant because Barrow has been dynamite for Dutchtown all game.
He really has.
And he's still shaking up.
Yeah, that was a heroic event, save.
Just an unfortunate play.
Well, they're getting their goalie ready, their second string goalie. 63 is...
Let's see if we can find him here.
There's so many people on their roster, everybody. Yes. This is totally... I'm coaching D3 right now. I'm the head soccer coach at De La Salle. And, like, the difference between D1 and D3 is so traumatic. Like, 30 people on both sidelines.
That's Parker. That's Parker Kling warming up for Dutchtown.
Well, a 5-minute warm-up ain't going to get it ready for this kind of game. I guarantee you St. Paul's will adjust and put pressure on them.
Has to be tough for somebody in Parker Kling's position who's cold right now on the bench to come into a game at this stage.
Yeah, St. Paul's is coming for water now. It's not looking really good for Barrow.
No, he's still shaking up. He's moving around a little, but still on his back.
And the clock still runs, so now we're going to have another situation where we're watching the game and we have no clue how much time is left. It's going to be all on the referee's watch.
I assume a lot, like at least compared to the usual.
He doesn't have to come out. He doesn't have to come out. There's a rule on that. Every other player has to come out. But if they're worried about him having a concussion, these days, if you sneeze and hit your head on your hands, people think you have a concussion.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so he's got to come out if it's a concussion protocol. That's not good news.
No.
Great news for the fans of the Wolves right now.
Wow, so Josh Barrow does avert a goal for St. Paul's.
Well, Barrow was running off, so...
He looks to be in good spirits. He is walking off, as you said, as you can see.
But let me tell you, St. Paul's does not kick the ball out of bounds. All right, so getting a throw right now, St. Paul's is going to do everything that he can to make sure that there's no chance for a sub, for him to sub back in. He's subbing back in.
Wow. So 2 minutes showing on the scoreboard here. We'll see how much time they allot here in the closing stages of the first overtime. St. Paul's once again.
Right at him. Right at him.
Here's Wayert, who scored a goal in this game.
And the goalie was out of position. Boy.
Trying to get it to the middle of the field there.
Goalie's out of position. Look at this.
Allen trying to get a foot on it. Can't do it. Kicked out of bounds, but it'll stay with St. Paul's.
Can you spell nervous?
Yes.
That kid is shaking in his boots right now.
Again, has to be a tough position to be cold on the bench and then be thrust into action in the first overtime of the state semifinal game.
And St. Paul's has the win. They're going for goal. Here it is. There it goes.
Here's the long throw in. Trying to punch it out of bounds was Parker Kling.
At least he got his hands on it. Oh, it's a goal kick. There we go.
Oh.
Crisis averted.
Yes,
Barrow's back.
That could have been bad.
Woo! Now that kid needs to go change his underwear.
Back into the game, Josh Barrow.
Oh boy, he did his job. He got his fist on that ball.
Parker Kling, high fives all around on the bench. Parker Kling does his job.
Are we about to see history here?
We might. Clock showing 2 minutes. Game will stop at the referee's discretion. A lot of time eaten up after the injury to Barrow, but he's back in the game, back in the goal for Dutchtown. Now here comes St. Paul's.
And this wind is picking up massively.
Yes, it is.
You know, that's a big, there's a lot of advantage to having the wind.
Starting to get a little chilly here in Covington. Here's a touch up the sideline. St. Paul's attacking again.
Everyone thought I was crazy because I went to get my winter coat. Now you know why.
Yes.
I've been here before.
I regret not bringing my second jacket. As here's a touch into the box.
Oh man, you got a shot here.
Wayard
Maybe
trying to get a shot off. He does, and it's saved.
Barrow's got it, baby.
Josh Barrow back in the game, immediately making a key save and preventing Wayard's second goal.
I've seen St. Paul score many of those before. I was getting ready to yell goal. Good job, Barrow.
Punts it back towards the middle of the field. Dutchtown trying to come away with possession here. They can't.
No, they can't.
The Wolves back the other way. Trying to get it to Wayard, middle of the field. Here's a touch up the near sideline, and it was Allen trying to get to it. He can't. It's a goal kick for Dutchtown.
And I've seen this has already happened in this game where the ball hits the St. Paul forward in the back and takes a favorable bounce so they get a chance to offense. That's the second time that's happened tonight.
Wow.
St. Paul's is just their positioning is second to none.
Great piece of defending.
But let me tell you, passion is really important, and I like the fact that now they got that kid number 11. I can't remember his name to save my life. Back in for Dutchtown. That's Savoy.
Garreton Savoy.
Yeah, Savoy's going to throw his body around.
Showing emotion after that play.
Tell you what, there's a lot of talking here. I wonder what they saw that we didn't. But I tell you, St. Paul's wants a penalty for that. I didn't see any penalty. Yeah, okay, good. The referee didn't either.
This is really good soccer.
Well, I tell you what, the referee did a good job to stop us watch and make sure so that you didn't have to hear after the game that was a penalty for us, you know?
Yes. Now St. Paul's on the attacking side of the field again.
Look at the touch, the beautiful touches on the ball there. And here, boom, boom, here we go.
Here comes Dutchtown on the counter.
Boom, boom.
Middle of the field. Rosdway, who scored the equalizer in this game. Dutchtown keeps possession. Rosdway, middle of the field.
Oh, that's
Shake and bake by Rosdway. Gets off the shot! And Rosdway from about 50 yards out puts it in the back of the net. And Dutchtown has rallied to take the lead.
That's the only place that he could have shot it to go in. The goal was covered.
Unbelievable. From about 30 yards out, I should say.
Yo, I've been coaching since 1986. Okay, I'm telling you, the team that scores the third goal 80% of the time wins the game. I mean, they had a 2-0 lead, St. Paul's did, and look at this game now.
This is, wow, what a ball game. This is the first soccer game I have ever broadcasted the play-by-play of, and man, have we been treated to a heck of a game tonight.
I heard some passion in your voice.
How can you not be passionate about
How can
this?
you not love this game?
What a comeback. What a comeback by Dutchtown. They were down 2-0 on the road against a team that's played in the last 11 state championship games. They've rallied to take the lead.
Your first game, and you're finally starting to realize why soccer's the most beloved game in the world.
Yes.
We might not score a lot of goals, but our goals are powerful.
Yes. Unbelievable.
Here we go.
Now it's St. Paul's looking for the equalizer. And there's the whistle.
Okay.
First overtime in the books, a goal scored by Aiden Rosdway after he scored the equalizer in stoppage time of regulation. He scores the first goal of the overtime from about 30 yards out, and it's 3-2 in favor of St. Paul's as we head to in favor of Dutchtown, as we head to the second overtime.
And this is where coaches earn their money now, okay? In your coach's handbook, lots of people would probably go to parking the bus, we call it, protecting the lead and just letting it go. But I think that would be a mistake against St. Paul's because even though they haven't shot well from distance tonight, they're good at it. Now, I think the caveat for Dutchtown is now St. Paul's is going to be shooting away from the wind, even though it didn't stop Dutchtown from scoring. Actually, that strong wind might have helped keep the ball
it was in
down.
their favor, I was going to say.
Some updates. Catholic has beaten Alexandria, and EJ is ahead of Ben Franklin 2-0. Hey, you Falcon fans, it was pretty much, there's 8 minutes left. There was about, how many minutes left when the third goal was scored? So, like, what, 2?
Yeah.
And so that game's not over yet, but East Jefferson, congratulations to them. And congratulations to Ben Franklin. It's hard to play. I mean, after they beat Holy Cross in New Orleans at Holy Cross, it's really difficult to keep that kind of intensity up because your emotions get fried, you know? And very difficult. All right, the referees are pumped up. St. Paul's is pumped up, and Dutchtown's sitting there taking maybe way too much time. But I don't think the referee's going to card the coach for that. Okay, there was a lot of instruction. I wonder if they're going to park the bus.
Passionate words again from head coach Marcus Dyer.
Yeah.
His blonde hair flowing in the wind as he yells passionate words to his team. They have erased a 2-0 deficit. They are on top 3-2 heading into the second overtime.
In Covington, in this field. I would like to know the last playoff game that St. Paul's lost on this field. Talk about pressure on the blue and yellow right now.
What an environment. Both sides on their feet in the stands. 3-2. We are underway. Second overtime.
Okay, if this was gymnastics, St. Paul would have the win for sure because of style points.
Yes.
But, you know, Division I boys soccer in Louisiana ain't about style points. It's about passion. It's about blood. It's about physicality. And we've seen a lot of it tonight, and now Dutchtown's been able to break through. Look, that was a push in the back. Referee didn't call that.
3-2. Dutchtown now on top. Aiden Rosdway scores the go-ahead goal.
Cannot believe what we're looking at right now.
And now it's St. Paul's on their heels looking for the equalizer. And here come the Wolves.
St. Paul's takes advantage of every mistake, man. Okay, St. Paul's has an opportunity here. They're very good at restarts.
Free kick coming up for Dutchtown.
Oh, no, don't tell me now Dutchtown's going to start laying down on the ground. There you go, yeah. I don't think that was more sportsmanship than get your butt up. We need that.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, look, good play. Oh, I tell you what.
Wow, the ref stopped it.
Yeah, but I agree with St. Paul's. They didn't ask for anything. The referee should not have stopped play. They had a great advantage right there. Oh, man, that's bad refereeing.
I was honestly caught a little off guard as well.
That's why you do it. I tell my kids to never wait for the second whistle and never ask for a second whistle, unless the whistle did blow. I mean, he was on the ground, so maybe, just maybe, a whistle was blown. So please forgive me for my, as my dad said, diarrhea of the mouth that I have.
All good. All good.
So there had to be a second whistle there.
Emotions running high for everybody here in Covington.
My dad always told me I had constipation of the brain and diarrhea of the mouth.
Your dad sounds like a wise fellow.
Yes.
Here's the free kick.
Look at that ball.
Into the box. Headed the first time, headed the second time. Still on the ground, but now whistle.
Oh, did they call a foul? Okay.
2 separate times. They got a head on it, but a whistle eventually called. And now Dutchtown.
Okay, let's see what happens here with Barrow. Oh, man, you don't want... no, they're saying do not come on the field.
Trying to keep everything in order. The wind has really picked up here in Covington.
Yeah, they predicted this, too.
That they did.
It's a rainless wind I heard on the news last night.
Yes, it was beautiful weather to start. The sun was out, a little brisk, but
the tailgating was amazing. I wanted to go have some of that.
Yes, I saw some people on the way in too. It looked fun. Yeah. You could tell there's a lot of tradition behind this St. Paul soccer program.
Most definitely. And I watched it build for decades.
Yes, I played in this stadium as a football player. I know they're very passionate about that sport as well.
The person in charge of this school was their head soccer coach that started it all, Trevor Watkins.
Wow. Whistle here.
St. Paul's is a soccer school, period. I know the wrestling program might not like to hear that.
Hard to dispute that, seeing all the banners on the way up to this press box. As we mentioned, St. Paul's looking to go to their 12th straight title game. Dutchtown looking to go to its first.
Well, they got to play good defense here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the back now for Dutchtown.
Nice piece of defending there by the Griffins.
So they kept their forwards, but it looks like they're dropping people deeper, which is a good idea.
Yes.
But look, St. Paul's can pull the trigger from out here. Here it comes.
Just over the net off of the ricochet. They will call a corner kick. Inches away.
Tell you what, this is very, very dangerous. And with this wind, I don't know if they can bend it into the goal. They're going to have to maybe put it outside the box, outside the 6 for a driven shot.
Here's Will Allen.
Oh, right to Barrow. Whoa, what a mistake.
Barrow catches it, falls on top of it for good measure. Disaster averted for now for Dutchtown.
Again, these are teenagers, huh?
Yes. So impressed by the play of both goalkeepers here tonight, despite a game that's seen 5 goals.
Yeah, exactly.
St. Paul's comes away with it here. The Wolves now trying to equalize. And they'll have a chance.
It's there.
Across the field.
They stay true to their that's right. That's St. Paul soccer, what they're playing right now.
The Wolves will keep it here. Out of bounds, throw in. St. Paul's, under 5 minutes to play.
Oh, look at this run.
Here's the throw in.
He missed the run.
Bloodworth trying to get it on the ground, can't. Another throw in.
All right. Bodies flying there.
Dangerous play.
Very dangerous play. There might be a card on 6. No.
That was Carson Gotro defending for the Griffins. Avoids the booking. Did not avoid the foul call. And here's a free kick. Will Allen, who scored the second goal of the game for St. Paul's. Here's a cross.
Called.
Retreating is Barrow. He didn't touch it. Goal kick. Griffins.
Talk about the giant killers. Beat Brother Martin at Brother Martin's home. Beat Jesuit in New Orleans. And now coming to Hunter Stadium, probably the hardest place to win a game you can imagine. And they're winning 3-2 with 4 minutes left.
And the circumstances in which they're winning, losing 2-0. Less than 10 minutes, the student section was already celebrating the victory on the St. Paul side.
I was starting to think, about what route I was going to take home.
See what they call here.
Oh, man. I tell you what, that was sold. Good no call by the referee, but I tell you what, a bad referee would have maybe given a penalty there.
Wow. What a game here tonight. Or what a match, I should say.
Yes.
Somebody warned me against that. What a match.
No, don't worry about it. This is, we speak the language of the country we're in.
Yes. Yes, sir. Throw-in.
Although, definitely not against multicultural, that's for sure.
Yes.
At all. There's a lot of cultures being represented here tonight.
For sure. On both sides.
Tell you what, Savoy makes a difference. He's a presence. He's just prowling right now in the back.
Garreton Savoy.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Here come the Griffins. Rosway and...
called offsides on Stovall. Was that Rosway or Stovall? Rosway?
That was Rosway.
Okay.
Offsides.
Against the wind. Yeah, he can't get the distance with this wind.
Here comes St. Paul's.
Goal's still open.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
now Barrow retreats back. Here's a pass towards the center of the field. It's deflected, but another corner kick.
Oh,
coming up for the Wolves.
I think that was offsides.
No whistle. Now Allen will take another corner kick. Here it is towards the penalty box. They get a foot on it.
No, the wind's playing a factor in it.
Yes, it is. Blowing from right to left.
Yeah, pushing for the Griffins.
3-2. Clock showing 2 minutes.
Okay, time being kept on the field, and we saw that could be forever.
Yes. We saw that in the first overtime after the goalkeeper, Josh Barrow, for Dutchtown was shaken up. That resulted in the go-ahead goal. And now Dutchtown.
A little push off there, too.
Inching closer and closer towards its first state championship game. Here's the throw-in. Now St. Paul's. They'll get a few more opportunities.
Tick tock, tick tock. If I was a coach, I'd tell Barrow, go home. He's way far out of his box right now.
Yes, and we saw Barrow out of the net earlier when it was desperation time for Dutchtown. We may soon see Blake Weimer out of the net for St. Paul's.
All right, Dutchtown's going to take their time here.
Yes, they are. See if they can milk some of it here.
They can take time by doing the wrong thing. All right.
Yes, right back.
I didn't see the referee stop his watch either. I think that was kind of cheeky.
Either way, St. Paul's retains possession. Here come the Wolves. Touch along the sideline. Crowd trying to egg on the home team here. St. Paul's trying to equalize. Here's a touch towards the penalty area.
Barrow's done it.
Allen, here's the shot.
Almost the same kind of shot that Dutchtown scored on, but he pulled it a little too high.
Just wide.
Barrow was out of position, too.
Just wide there.
University is in the verge of knocking out the last team from my district out of the playoffs, Lusher, 3-1.
That was Piazza on the touch there for St. Paul's. Now Dutchtown gives it right back. Here come the Wolves.
Not over yet.
No, it is not. Up the sideline, St. Paul's trying to make it happen.
They're not panicking. They're not playing direct.
Here's a touch towards the middle, a shot on goal, saved by Barrow.
I tell you what, Barrow, that's the save of the game right there. That was on target. Difficult ball to stop because it bounced, and he still was able to gobble it up.
Will Allen, who already scored today, got it on the grass. got a shot off on goal, but another save by Josh Barrow.
Holy cow, what are we watching right now?
Now St. Paul's running out of opportunities.
Look at this dribbling.
Here come the Wolves.
That's it.
Cleared away nicely. And a free kick awarded to Dutchtown.
Yeah, I think he's giving it to Dutchtown. Watch the fight.
Some chippiness on the field. Free kick awarded. That was really good defending by Noah Perrette. And a red card.
Red card.
We have an ejection, ladies and gentlemen, and that's Will Allen. That's huge. Will Allen, who had...
Okay, no, that was his yellow card. Yes, that's... Okay, good.
Who has a goal in this game. Almost had another a second ago. Maybe some frustration showing. And now St. Paul's down a goal and down a man. Dutchtown. Oh, so close to its first state championship game. This ball's out of bounds. It'll stay with Dutchtown.
I guarantee y'all, everybody's going to LA Prep after this. It's going to be a lot of banter about that last, quote-unquote, 2 minutes of regulation.
And there's the final whistle. Dutchtown has done it. The Griffins were down 2-0 with less than 10 minutes in regulation. They had rallied to win the game and reach its first state championship game in program history. Final score from Covington, Dutchtown 3, St. Paul's 2. What a game, what a finish, what a team. And it's Dutchtown facing Catholic in next week's Ochsner LHSAA state championship game.
Barrow was on the field, on the ground for about a minute, just decompressing. What have we just seen?
Wow.
St. Paul's is in new territory. It's hard to have class, and they have it. Okay, that's a sign of great I don't know, character for them not to be yelling and bantering and bouncing all around the field. You know, your character shows when you lose. St. Paul's definitely has it.
We'll get your final thoughts on the game, but first, let's recap the scoring here today for both teams. First goal was scored by St. Paul's, and that was Danny Wayert on the ricochet, putting it in the net. That made it 1-0 Dutchtown with 16 minutes remaining in the first half. Then the second goal of the game, also scored by St. Paul's. This time it was Will Allen getting it past the keeper there, and Allen made it 2-0 in favor of St. Paul's. For Dutchtown, first goal was scored by number 17. That's Jackson Stovall on the free kick. And then the second goal, the equalizer, the miracle second goal for the Griffins, put in by Rosdway. That was in the stoppage time. And then in overtime, the play of the game, the goal of the game, put in by Aiden Rosdway from about 30 yards out. Put it on the ground, put it in the net, put his team in the state championship game. Unbelievable comeback by Dutchtown. Unbelievable run by Dutchtown. What a game here tonight.
Yeah, you can't doubt it. You can't doubt that they're destined to come to the state finals. And that kid I was talking to you about, Savoy, I'm glad to see that he made sure that he shook every St. Paul's hand right there. Look, and this is kind of showing you that we don't need to split our LHSAA, because guess what? East Jefferson beat Ben Franklin 1-0. Okay, so you have a non-select school, two non-select schools now, one in Division I, one in Division II, advancing to the state finals. Wow, and what a night! What a night! Of course, you have Catholic easily advancing. And look, Catholic and Dutchtown know each other quite well. Dutchtown's just right down the road. A lot of these players probably play for Baton Rouge Soccer Association, and they're going to know each other quite well. But it's going to be new territory. It's going to be new territory for Dutchtown. But I think it's harder to win in this stadium than it is to win on the road in a state championship neutral site.
Yes.
I mean, so if they can win here, And they can win at Jesuit, and they can win at Brother Martin. I mean, why can't they win the state championship on Thursday night?
Unbelievable comeback.
Yeah.
Before we sign off, I just want you to elaborate on what you said there about the final 2 minutes, because you said there's going to be a lot of dialogue. How do you think that was handled here tonight?
Yeah, there's going to be. I mean, that was a lot of stoppage time, okay? And I like to look at the game. Of course, all of y'all can look at the game with us on Crescent City Sports. But that was a big chunk of stoppage time. And I would like to hear what the referee has to say about the reasons why he awarded it. But the bottom line is he did, okay? And so Dutchtown rode that momentum. And I'm telling y'all can call me crazy. My kids think I'm crazy. But the team that scores the third goal usually wins. And it looked like tonight wasn't going to be that time. But, man.
You were right.
It was.
I didn't believe you when you said it. You said it when it was still 2-0, and then it came true. So credit to you.
No. It's not credit to me. It's just I've watched 10,000 soccer games.
Yeah. You know a thing or two about a thing or two when it comes to this sport. And you were right here tonight. It's a win for Dutchtown, 3-2. They're going to the state championship game to face Catholic. Congratulations to the Dutchtown Griffins, head coach Marcus Dyer. They win here tonight, 3-2 on the road. They're going to the Oshner LHSAA State Championship game. For Alan DeRitter, our producer Doug, Ethan as well, I am Mario Jerez signing off here for Crescent City Sports. Thanks for joining us, and stay with Crescent City Sports for the best in high school sports coverage, along with news about upcoming live streams. For Alan DeRitter and our entire Crescent City Sports production team, once again, I'm Mario Jerez saying so long for Covington. Once again, your final score, Dutchtown gets the win over St. Paul's, 3-2.
Good job.
That was fun, man. I legitimately enjoyed broadcasting.